Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. We're back with Friday Flows and joined today by someone from our Tynes Labs team, Conor Dunne. How you doing, Conor?
Hey guys, not too bad. And yourself?
Doing well. It's good to have you back on.
Good being back.
So we connected on this one because we started pulling the most popular stories from the last month. And so we just sent out an email looking at the top 3 stories that were imported from the story library into someone's tenant. Could be a customer, could be somebody just playing around with Community Edition. And this one made the top 3. So clearly something that may be a challenge or an opportunity for folks to automate. If you'd like to get on that email listserv, just shoot us a note and we're going to keep sending these out every 30 days. But tell us a little bit more about the story that we'll be looking at here today.
Yeah, so onboarding, offboarding, they're two very popular topics that people ask us about all the time. So what this story is trying to do is allow you to onboard users to multiple tools without having to go into each tool individually, which can take a bit of time. So you can easily customize this with your own tools, or as you'll see, we'll have it done by teams, or you could have your preset tools for your different teams. So for example, as Blake is in the business side, he might need access to Salesforce or some other tools going forward that I don't need access to, and same vice versa. And it just allows you to cut down the amount of time taken to onboard an employee while ensuring everyone has access to what they need. So I'll
Great. As
just
you're
give.
as you're pulling it up, I've said this before, but I think it's so cool as a hiring manager as we bring on new XDRs. The process of them getting their system access, like you said, things to Salesforce, SalesLoft, Zoom Info, all these go-to-market tools is totally seamless. I don't really interact with whoever's granting access. Thank you to Brandon and team, but it just happens right away based on their role. So it's very helpful for myself as well. Cool. Walk us through this.
Yeah, so as you can see here, as I was saying earlier, we got two paths for engineering and sales and a few different tools for each one. So if we, for example, want to onboard you, Blake, we go Blake Coolidge, and we'll put you on the engineering team for now, just to give you what that looks like. And if we submit this form, it'll bring us to a second page where we can select what tools you need access to. So, for example, if you only need access to Okta, or if you need access to both GitHub and Okta, we'll just do Okta for now. As you can see, welcome, Blake. Here's your email, and here's your tool. So again, this flows on here, create your Okta user, and shows your response page. So we can keep me sign in. If we pop over to our Okta, if we're not having an internal error, we'll see here you are, Blake. You've now been successfully onboarded.
Cool.
But yeah, this can be expanded out with whatever tools you use internally. And you might even want to do away with these if statements because you might want everyone within your team receiving a specific tool.
Yep. That's very cool. That easy.
That easy.
So like you said, this is pre-configured, it looks like, to GitHub, Okta, Zoom, but you can pretty much swap in any system you need to that's custom to your environment and set it up by the role.
Yeah,
Why don't we
very
end
handy
with,
if you're,
yeah, sorry, go
sorry
ahead.
there. It's very handy if your tools don't support your Active Directory or domain joining or anything like that, or don't have your SCIM enabled.
Cool. Well, let's end with if you wanted to find this story in the library, can you just show us really quickly how to pull that up?
Yeah, so it's very easy to find. So if we go to our story library, all we need to search is for onboard employees. And it is the first one here. Onboard employees and grant specialized access to specific tools.
Great. You can go there, hit import, bring it over to your community edition. And then it looked like there were 6 or 7 different stories that may be fun to explore if onboarding is top of mind for you. 5 there. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, great. Thank you, Connor. That was a simple one to walk through, but clearly a challenge if it's registering as one of the most imported stories. So maybe we'll continue to highlight onboarding, offboarding examples here throughout the year. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Blake.